Hi, I'm Sheila L. Hite, world-class astrologer, tarot master, spellcaster, medium, and all-around magical being. And I'm here today to talk to you about this week's astrology, and it is quite a week. I will begin with this quote. I am only one, but I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something, and I will not let what I cannot do interfere with what I can do. The theme this week centers around transformation, emotional courage, and the fact that resistance to change is futile. This week is one of the most intense weeks of not only this year, but of many years. We'll start with today, Monday. The planet Mars goes into the sign Scorpio. Mars is the planet of how we take action, how we get things done. And Mars, with the little arrow or barb on the end, goes into the sign Scorpio, which is the M with the little barb or arrow on the end. In other words, there will be piercings and there will be changes. And by piercings, I mean the old will have to allow light to enter. And the piercings of reality and the piercings of intensity will insist on that, and they always win. So today with Mars and Scorpio, assertive Mars enters emotionally intense Scorpio and immediately gets into a territorial dispute with three outer planets, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. These are the most intense of the outer planets, and these disputes will really come to a head by Wednesday when there's a powerful, passionate Mars-Pluto square. But we'll get to that in a minute. So Mars in Scorpio is also the point or the power planet in a yod pattern. A yod is called the finger of fate or the finger of God. And this pattern, it implies that because of the way the yod is built and the name, implies that whatever changes it brings about are karmic. This is a highly emotional time, and we need to be mindful of our thoughts and feelings. If we don't control our thoughts and feelings, they will control us. The combination of planets is also very intuitive. So even though Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto are intense, they are also intuitive. And pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to those old memories that come back to you, because they're all bringing messages. Also today, the planet, the sun, the sun, that bright ball of fire in the sky, leaves the sign of Virgo, practical Virgo, and enters the sign of Libra, the sign of partnership, the sign of the other, the sign of grace, and the sign of diplomacy. Today is the autumnal equinox, the first day of the fall season. The triple power event of the solar eclipse, the new moon, and the equinox give us a heads up as to what the next 6 months will be like. So the energy of this year and going into next year is all summed up with the energy of this week. We've got autumn, we have the eclipse, and we have the new moon. New moons are fabulous for planting new seeds, and I hope you're in the process of making moon water. Fabulous new seeds, and it's a new time. Change, transformation. There is no holding back. We are, as a people on this planet, and as a planet, we are moving, transitioning, transforming. And there is no resisting it because it won't work. Go with it. If something calls you, volunteer, because you're going anyway. Tuesday, we have the sun opposite Neptune. The sun, the life force, the heart, the courage, creativity. Opposition, Sun opposition Neptune. Neptune is a great planet. It is the planet of spirituality, the planet of the soul. Neptune is also the planet of deception, especially self-deception, the planet of illusion. So please, be very careful tomorrow especially. Neptune and the Sun are opposite each other. Confusion will abound. So, lots of confusion. Also, though, a great time to listen to and follow your intuition. Please do not sign any papers with that opposition to Neptune. You're not really signing what you think you're signing. Please don't agree to do something or to show up in ways that turns out that's not really for you, because you don't really know what you're agreeing to do. Sun opposition Neptune. Also, we have the Sun, the life force planet, trine. A trine is a harmonious, beneficial aspect. We have the Sun trine Uranus, which is the planet of anything can happen and no one can predict, and very often genius. And we have the Sun trine Pluto, intensity, intensity, intensity. It's going to be, Tuesday will be a strange, weird, intense, and unpredictable day. Please wear ankle weights. It's probably the only thing that's going to keep you grounded. Grounding is extremely important for this entire week, and certainly for Tuesday. And please keep in mind that even though I specify certain days, the effects of an aspect, 3 days up until we reach that point, and the 3 days to release. So even though today, Monday, lots of Scorpio, lots of Mars, lots of Moon coming up, a lot of intensity, even though you've got oppositions to Neptune, and you have contacts with the planets Uranus and Pluto, it's not just one day, it's the whole week. On Wednesday, we have Mars, Pluto square. Mars, the planet of how we take action, how we get things done, squaring Pluto. Pluto, transformation. Pluto, intense change, necessary and will not be denied change. And in the land of astrology, Mars is Pluto's baby brother. So even though there's a family squabble, and quite a squabble, because it's Mars and Pluto, it's one that can produce and that will produce what it's intended to produce. Both planets are confrontational. Both are ego-driven, intense and controlling. A square aspect is a fixed or stubborn aspect. And since both planets that are square each other, Mars and Pluto, are in fixed signs, Scorpio and Aquarius, we have to be aware that our options are either being willful and resisting all change, or surrendering to being willing and going along with what the universe, what divinity, what our souls truly want. So please, the divine directive is you cannot resist. You can attempt to resist, but it won't work. The resistance energy will work against you. Please do everything in your power to avoid confrontations and arguments of any kind. Again, please do everything in your power to avoid confrontations and arguments of any kind. Please. This is also a time when secrets and desires can be revealed. Please be careful with sharp objects, with fire, and hot liquids. Your emotions can run high and they can run hot. So please meditate, drink chamomile tea, keep your mouth shut, and do not give anyone a piece of your mind. Do not give anyone a piece of your mind. Even when you know you're right and you know they're wrong, let it go. The Mars-Pluto square can also be creative, and it can lead to some deep karmic healing. Go within and commune with the divine. Go within and commune with your soul, with your spirit. The Mars-Pluto square does not have to be a tragedy. It can definitely help you to grow, to transform, and to shed what is no longer of value to you at all. At the same time that Mars and Pluto and Neptune and Uranus and all kinds of things are trining and squaring and opposing each other, the moon is our soul. The moon is our emotional foundation. The moon is really who we are, even when we're not realizing who we are. The moon will also go into the sign of Scorpio. So everything is telling us transformation, transformation, transformation. Resistance is futile. The change is here. It is not coming. It is here. And it does not have to be difficult or painful. The choice is yours. We will be transitioning. We will be changing. We will be transforming into what makes the world work, what our souls are here for. So please do not allow yourself to miss out on contributing by volunteering to this very karmic time. You cannot miss the time, but you can miss flowing with the time. So I will end with a couple of other quotes, especially this week. Focus on and commit to the change we all want. We must harness our energy to the will of the collective, that's us, and to the people, that's us. And if we do, in the coming months, we'll see what they don't want us to see. We will see the evidence that they have lost. Margaret Mead said it best: never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. So long for now. Remember, stay calm. Do not wear red. Stay calm. Keep your thoughts to yourself. Meditate. Drink chamomile tea. Bye.